Did you ever want to pursue a major change in your career or possibly even life, and you were super excited about what the future would bring, but then you started to wonder whether you could actually pull it off, and instead of taking that first step, you just got stuck? Well, if so, then this video is for you. Join me as we explore the concept of a growth mindset, what it is, why it helps us in getting unstuck, and what we can actually do to cultivate it so that we stop dreaming and start doing. Welcome to the channel. My name is Sabine Renner. I'm an organizational psychologist, leadership and personal development coach and trainer, and researcher in the field of positive psychology. On this channel, you'll find proven and actionable tips, tools, and strategies to empower aspiring leaders to take the lead and succeed at work and beyond. One of the aspects I truly love about my work as a coach is that it actually allows me to support people on their way to achieving meaningful goals. It's tempting to believe that once there's clarity about what these goals are, all it takes is defining a path to get from where we are today to where we want to go, to define strategies and to then follow through with actions. Based on my experience, however, that is only part of the success equation. Whatever we aim to achieve, our success will not only depend on having the right strategies and making a disciplined effort to put these into practice. It will also, and to a large extent, be a function of the beliefs we hold about ourselves, who we are and what we are capable of. In short, our mindset. If we look at the most successful people in the world today, many of them have stories of failure and setbacks to tell. Experience that caused them to learn, to adapt, grow and start over again, before achieving the successes we know them for today. They had to grow through challenges to become stronger and to find their own success strategies. They had to embrace what renowned scientist and Stanford professor Carol Dweck calls a growth mindset. Having a growth mindset means believing that we can cultivate our talents, strengths and capabilities through conscious effort, the right strategies, as well as feedback. It means to believe that we can change and grow through application and experience. Instead of avoiding challenges or getting defensive to look smart, embracing a growth mindset means to search for challenges as an opportunity to grow, to persist in the face of setbacks, and to see efforts as a path to mastery. It means to learn from criticism instead of trying to ignore useful but negative feedback, and to find lessons and inspirations in the success of others. A growth mindset requires us to stretch ourselves and to push through, even or especially when things are not going so well. It requires us to embrace being a novice again and to allow ourselves to learn, to experiment and to fail forward to become better and to truly tap into our potential. It means to replace the belief, I can't do this, with the statement, I can't do this yet, but I'm up for the challenge. Bring it on. I know that I can learn anything that I want if I just put in enough effort. So let's get started. Now, how does all of this relate to you? Think about a time when you wanted to take a major leap in your career. Maybe change career paths, apply for a higher position, go back to university, or possibly even start your own business. Whatever it was, how easy was it for you to move forward into rather unknown territory? Did you confidently do the first step, trusting that you'll find a way, that you can actually grow into this? Or did you hesitate because you had doubts about your ability to figure things out, were worried about not being smart and capable enough, or were paralyzed by the fear of failure? If the latter, then you might have been held back by what Carol Dweck calls a fixed mindset. Having a fixed mindset means that we consciously or subconsciously believe that our intelligence, abilities and talents are innate, kind of predetermined and carved into stone. Well, and this then implies that no matter how hard we try, we simply cannot learn, grow and develop any further. So why should we actually bother and risk facing failure, embarrassment and setbacks? And that's how a fixed mindset can cause us to get stuck and to remain in our known zone of comfort, instead of tapping into our potential to get ahead and achieve what truly matters to us. Now, what can we do to unstuck ourselves or others? For example, the people who we lead, and cultivate a growth mindset. Here are 3 strategies. Strategy number 1. Embrace the power of yet. Whenever you catch yourself thinking along the lines of, I don't have what it takes, I'm not capable to do, I don't know how to do, simply add the word yet. By adding yet, you not only acknowledge that you have the potential to grow, develop and figure things out, but also you turn a rather limiting thought into an empowering, into an uplifting one that will increase your sense of self-efficacy, resilience and abilities to successfully achieve your goals. Strategy number 2. Value progress over perfection. Whenever we try something new, it is almost impossible to get it perfectly right the first time. Valuing progress over perfection means giving ourselves permission to start small, evolve over time, and to use temporary setbacks and constructive feedback as springboards to learn and become better versions of ourselves. Strategy number 3. focus on mastery and learning goals. Whenever we embark on a major learning journey, it is key to have a clear idea of the goals we are aiming for to give us direction. Conventional goal-setting theories encourage us to define specific and quantifiable outcomes, such as a specific score or grade or a certain amount of revenues, a level of performance that can be measured, and either we are able to tick the box or we don't. While these types of goals can be extremely effective when working on short-term objectives, they actually might discourage and demotivate us in a situation where we try to achieve something which we've never done before and where we have little to no visibility about which strategies will actually work, which paths will be the most effective ones, and how long it will take us to get there. In short, we might end up in a situation where we have done the best we could, made a lot of progress, but still fell short of achieving our narrowly defined performance goal. But what if we embrace a very different type of goal? A goal that steers our direction towards the future possibility of becoming the best version of ourselves in a given field or at a given task. If we, instead of aiming for an A grade, say, I'm in it for the learning, and I want to become the best I can be at that particular task. That's what we would call a mastery or learning goal. Instead of being overly obsessed and worried about reaching a certain level of performance, we would simply focus on doing the best we can to improve and progress over time, day by day. And as we do so, we would continuously raise our bar and become better, more capable versions of ourselves who are able to create careers and lives where not only succeed, but also thrive in. Curious to learn more proven actionable tips, tools and strategies that will help you and your team succeed? Well, then hit the subscribe button to stay tuned and check out this video in which I share strategies on how to give feedback effectively. Thank you so much for watching. I look forward to seeing you in the next video.